Hello everyone, I am Karan Mashru. Welcome to this video. So in this video, we are going to look at the solution of the problem, that is find the string. First of all, let us start by understanding the question. What does question say? Given two integers n and k, the task is to find the string s of minimum length such that it contains all possible substrings of size n as a substring. Okay. The characters of the string should be from integers ranging from 0 to k minus 1. So what this basically saying is, we are given two integers n and k and we need to form a string s of minimum length possible such that in that string s, all the substrings of size k, which of size n, which contains the characters from 0 to k minus 1, all the strings of size n which contains characters from 0 to k minus 1 are present as substrings in S. Okay, and S should be as minimum length as possible. So for example, if my n is 2 and k is 2, so digits can be from 0 to 1, because k is 2, we can use the digits from 0 to k minus 1, and the length is 2. So what can be the different strings? 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Now if I look at this string, here I have 0 as a substring, I have 0 1 as a substring, I have 1 0 as a substring, and I also have 1 1 as a substring, and this is of minimum length possible. So these are the four substrings of length n which are formed using the characters from 0 to k minus 1, right? And all of them are present in this as a substrings, and this is of minimum length possible. So this is our answer. Okay, if you look at n equals to 2 and k equals to 3, you will get this. Okay, you don't need to read input or print anything. Complete the function find string, which takes the integer n and the integer k as input parameters and returns the string. In case of multiple answers, return any string of minimum length which satisfies above condition. The driver will print the length of the string. In case of wrong answer, it will print -1. So basically we will complete this function and return any of the minimum length string which satisfy the condition. There can be multiple minimum length strings, and if we have returned a correct string, the driver code will return the length of that string, otherwise it will print -1. Okay, the expected time complexity is k ki power n log k, and the expected space complexity is k ki power n n, and the constraints are given here. So now if we think about solving this problem, then first of all, let us have a look at simple example again. Let's say n equals to 2 and k equals to 2. So we need to form a string s of minimum length possible such that all the strings of length n which contains characters from 0 to k minus 1 are present as substrings in this string s. Okay, that is what they are asking. Okay. Now, what are the different n length substrings which contains the characters from 0 to k minus 1? So k is 2. So the characters which I can use is 0 and 1. N is 2. So the n length strings are 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Now understand one thing. See, one thing what I can do is, let's say I took 0 0, I took 1 0, I took 1 1, and then I took 0 1. Now this also contains all of them as substring. 0 0. 0 1 is contained 2 times, then 1 0 is present here, it is also present here, and 1 1 is also present here. But what is the length of this? The length of this is 8, and we need it in minimum length. So what I can do is, I need to form a string in which these substrings are overlapping. Are you getting my point? For example, this is 0 0. Okay, now I want another 2 length string, so I will add a character here such that it will be overlapped with this character. So I can add 1. As soon as I add 1, this is my 0 0 and this is my 0 1. Are you getting my point? Now let me add another 0, so that after this one, if I add 0, I will get 1 0 also. Now I do not have 1, this is remaining, so I will add 1 1 here. Okay, so between this string, that is 0 0 and 0 1, this 0 is overlapped here. Okay, between 0 1 and 1 0, this 1 is overlapped here, right? And 1 1 is separate. The number of characters here are 6, here the number of characters were 8. Why it got reduced by 2? Because 2 characters were overlapped. Now we want this to be maximum overlapping. Now when can it be maximum overlapping? When every time I use the last n minus 1 characters of the previous substring and add such a character that a new substring is formed. So for example, if I take 0 0, now I will use one character and I will add another character such that they will form a new substring. So let me take 0 1. So 0 1 is also occurred, 0 0 has already occurred. Now what I will do is I will take 1 1. So I will do 1 1. So this 1 is overlapping and 1 1 has also occurred. Now I can add 0. So as soon as I add 0, this 1 0 will occur and I will get 1 0 also. So there is 0 0, then 0 1, then 1 1 and then 1 0. So all the characters are present and this is of length 5. Now tell me, is this the minimum length possible? Yes. Why? Because the overlapping is as maximum as possible. So what is the meaning of maximum overlapping? What I am trying to say is, the first string, okay, let's say this is my string S, okay. The first string of length n is one substring, okay. The first string of length n is one substring. Now I will add such a character here that this string of length n, if I remove one character here and if I add another character here, this will form another substring which has not occurred before. This will form another string which is out of all the possible strings and it has not occurred before as a substring. So substrings do not get repeated. Here see 0 1 0 1, these were getting repeated, right? We do not want the repetition. Similarly, I will add such a character here that this string of length n will be a new string. I will add such a character here such that this string of length n will be a new string. So basically between two consecutive substrings, n minus 1 characters will be overlapping, okay. So let's say I have 1 2 3 4 and I want 2 3 4 5. So I will add 5 here, okay. So the string length is 4. So this is 1 2 3 4 and this is 2 3 4 5. The number of overlapping characters are n minus 1. N is 4, okay, let's suppose. So this is the maximum overlapping. You cannot overlap the complete string, then you will not get a new substring. Are you getting my point? You cannot overlap 1 2 3 4 with 2 3 4 5. That's not possible. But you can overlap 2 3 4 and add a new character such that after adding that new character, if you look at the last n characters, it will be a new substring. Similarly, I'll add a new character here such that the last n characters will be a new substring. I will add a new character here such that the last n characters will be a new substring. So in this way we will get minimum length because there will be maximum overlapping. Now what will be the length of that? See, I need to find strings of length n size as the substrings inside this string S, okay. So the length is n. At every position I have k possible characters. If k is 3, at every position I have 0 1 or 2 to place and there are n positions. I want to find all strings of length n containing characters from 0 to k minus 1 as the substrings in this. So total number of strings will be how much? K ki power n, because n positions, each position have k possibility. Now what will be the length of the minimum size string? There are total k ki power n different substrings which should be present inside this string S of minimum length. So what will be the minimum length? The minimum length will be the first string. I am considering all the n characters, okay. So the first string will contain n characters. All the other strings out of these strings will be present as substrings in this by adding only one single character, okay. By adding only one single character. As soon as I add one new single character, I will get a new substring of length n which will be a different substring, and so on. I will keep on going until all the substrings are covered. So for one string I will consider n length, and for all the other strings they will be formed, all the other strings of this will occur in this by adding only one new character, because I want maximum overlapping. I will do it in that way. So the remaining strings will be new strings. Remaining strings will be fulfilled after adding one character, because n minus 1 characters will be repeated from the previous substring, right? And there are such k ki power n minus 1 strings, because one string I have considered of length n, the first string, and the remaining character strings will be formed by adding one each character. So the minimum length possible can be n k ki power n minus 1 by maximum overlapping. Now look here. Here n was how much? 2. K was how much? 2. What is the minimum length possible? N plus 2 ki power 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 plus 2 ki power 2 is 4. That is 5. So this is the minimum length possible. Okay. So this is the concept. Now let's have a look at a slightly bigger example so that everything becomes very clear. So let us take n equals to 3 and k equals to 3. So my characters can be 0, 1 or 2, and I want a string or s of minimum length possible such that all strings of length 3 using the characters 0, 1 and 2 are present as substring inside that string. Okay. So as soon as I will form new substrings, I will mention them. I will mention the substring starting with 0 here. I will mention the substring starting with 1 year, and I will mention the substring starting with 2 years so that they do not get repeated. So what I will do is, first of all, in my answer, I will add 0, 0, 0. Okay, because that is one possible string. Now I will add the biggest character possible. Okay, so here 0, 0, 0 is taken. Now I will add the biggest character possible. So first I will try to add 2, then I will try to add 1, and then I will try to add 0. So when I will try to add 2, I want a new substring to be generated. N is 3, so n minus 1 characters will be used from here, and a new character should be added such that this new string of length n ending with this index should be a new substring which is not present here. Okay, because if there is maximum overlapping and no substrings are repeated, then only we will get minimum length. So 0, 0, 2 has not occurred before, so I will add 2. So here I will get 0, 0, 2 also. Now after 2, I will try to add the maximum. So I will try to add 2. If I add 2, I will get 0, 2, 2. Has it occurred before? No. So this is also valid. Now I will again try to add 2. So 2, 2, 2 has occurred? No. So this is also valid. So I will get 2, 2, 2 as a substring. Now I cannot add 2, because if I add 2, I will get 2, 2, 2, and 2, 2, 2 has already occurred, right? So I want a different substring. So I will go for 1. First I will check for 2, then I will check for 1, and then I will check for 0. If I add 1, 2, 2, 1 will be formed. It has not occurred before, that's okay. So 2, 2, 1 has occurred. Now again I will try to add 2. Every place I will try to add the maximum character. So if I add 2, I will get 2, 1, 2. That has not occurred before, so that is also okay. Now I will again try to add 2. So I will get 1, 2, 2. That is also not occurred, so that is also okay. Are you getting my point? This is 1, 2, 2 of length 3. This is a substring. Okay. Now I will try to add 2, but I cannot add 2 because 2, 2, 2 has already occurred. I cannot add 1 because 2, 2, 1 has also occurred. I'll try to add 0, that is 2, 2, 0. It has not occurred before as substring, so that will work. So 2, 2, 0. Again I will try to add 2. I will get 2, 0, 2. Has it occurred? No. So I will add 2 and I will get 2, 0, 2. Again I will try to add 2. So 0, 2, 2. 0, 2, 2 has occurred, so I will not add 2. I will try to add 1. So 0, 2, 1. 0, 2, 1 has not occurred, so I will add 1. So 0, 2, 1. Now I will try to add 2. So I will get 2, 1, 2, but it has already occurred. I will try to add 1. So 2, 1, 1. It has not occurred, right? So I will add 1. I will get 2, 1, 1. Now I will try to add 2. It will give me 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2 has not occurred, so that is okay. Now I will again try to add 2. So I will get 1, 2, 2, but as that has occurred, I will try to add 1. So I will get 1, 2, 1. That has not occurred. So 1, 2, 1, and I will get 1 here. Okay. Now I will try to add 2. So I will get 2, 1, 2, but 2, 1, 2 has already occurred. I will try to add 1. So I will get 2, 1, 1. 2, 1, 1 has already occurred. I will try to add 0. So 2, 1, 0. 2, 1, 0 has not occurred. So this 2, 1, 0. So 2, 1, 0. Okay. Let me write it from here. Okay. I am repeating these two characters here. Okay. Because I want 3 length substring. So now I will get, I will try to add 2. So it will be 102. 102 has not occurred. So it is okay. Okay. And let me mark this with a different marker that these two are repeated. Okay. So that while counting the length at the end, we do not get confused. Now I will try to add 2. So I will get 0, 2, 2 as 3 length substring, but 0, 2, 2 has already occurred. I will try to add 1. So 0, 2, 1. 0, 2, 1 has also occurred. I will try to add 0. So 0, 2, 0. 0, 2, 0 has not occurred. So it will be 0, 2, 0. Again I will try to add 2. So 2, 0, 2. 2, 0, 2 has occurred. 2, 0, 1. 2, 0, 1. 2, 0, 1 has not occurred. I will add 1 here and I will get 2, 0, 1. Then I will add 2. So I will get 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2 has not occurred. So 0, 1, 2. Now I will add 2. So it will give me 1, 2, 2 that has occurred. I will try to add 1, 1, 2, 1 that has occurred. I will try to add 0, 1, 2, 0 that has not occurred. So 1, 2, 0. Now I will try to add 2. So 202 that has occurred. I will try to add 1. So 201. 201 has occurred. I will try to add 0. So 200 that has not occurred. So 200. Okay, this substring of length 3. Now I will try to add 2. So it will be 002. 002 has occurred. I will try to add 1. So I will get 001 that has not occurred. Okay, so it is 001. Now I will try to add 2. So I will get 012. 012 has occurred. I will try to add 1. So I will get 011. 011 has not occurred. So I will get 011. Now I will try to add 2. So 112. 112 has occurred. I will try to add 1. So I will get 111. That has not occurred. So I will add 1. Now I will again try to add 2. So at every step we try to add 2, then 1, then 0. So 112 I will get, that is already present. 111 is also present. I will try to add 0. I will get 110, which is not present. Then I will try to add 2. So I will get 102. 102 is present. Then I will add 1. So 101. 101 is not present. So I can add 1. Then I will try to add 2. So I will get 012. 012 is present. I will try to add 1. 011. That is also present. I will try to add 0. I will get 010. That is not present. 010. So I will get 0 here and 010 I will get. Now I will try to add 2. So I will get 102. 102 is present. If I add 1, 101 is also present. If I add 0, I will get 100, which is not present. Okay, so I will get 100. Okay, now if I try to add 2, so I will get 002, which is present. If I try to add 1, then 001. 001 is also present, and if I add 0, then 000, that is also present. So now we cannot do anything further. So these many substrings are present here. Now tell me, what will be the number of substrings of length 3 starting with 0, where you can use characters 0, 1 and 2. So this place is fixed. Here you can use 3 characters, and here also you have 3 choices. So total will be 9. Similarly, substring starting with 1 of length 3 will be 9, and strings starting with 2 of length 3 will also be 9 if you have 3 characters. So here, so all these substrings are present in this. So this should be 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all the substrings starting with 0 are present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are also present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are also present. So all the substrings are present. Now at every step we added only a new character, and n-1 characters were taken from the previous string. So this is maximum overlapping. So this will give us minimum length. What was minimum length? N plus k ki power n minus 1. N is 3, k ki power n is 27 minus 1. This is 30 minus 1. This is 29. Let us count the length. Let us count the length with another string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 and 29. The length of this string is 29, which is the minimum possible. Now let's look at its implementation. So if we look at the implementation, so this is the find string function in which n and k are given. So the total number of strings possible will be k into n, which I used for some other purpose while implementing, but that was not used further. Okay. Then I have some variables I and j. This is the string answer, which will contain my answer, and I have taken one temporary string. I have used an unordered map, which will map string to integers. So whenever a substring of length n of k different characters is present inside the answer, I will map it. Okay. So for example, here how we were marking the strings. So this map will be used further to add a new character. Okay. So at a given point of time, whether we are adding 2 and we are getting 0 to 2. So I will check whether 0 to 2 is present or not. If not present, add 2, otherwise go for adding 1. Okay. So that's why I have used map. Then first of all, the first string of length n, which will contain all the zeros, I have added it to my answer. And I have also stored it in temporary variable, and I have marked map of temporary string, that is all zeros of length n, as 1, that this is present in my answer. Then I will call a DFS on temporary string. I will pass answer string, I will pass map, and I will pass k. Now let's look at this DFS function. So in this, what I'm basically doing is I am taking one, and finally I will return my answer. Okay. Now let's have a look at this DFS function. So in DFS function, I get this string which I passed as temporary here, I am telling it current string. Okay, and this is my answer string, this is my unordered map, and this is my k. I will take one temporary string and I will take one integer I. Now I want n minus 1 characters to be overlapped, right? And after n minus 1 characters, I can either add k minus 1 or k minus 2 or 0 up to 0. So I will start looking from k minus 1 and go up till 0. First of all, this is the current string. This is the last substring of length n. Okay, in the main function it was all zeros, okay, of length n. It will keep on changing. So this is the current substring, and from that I have taken n minus 1 characters. How? I have called this substring function and I have passed in the starting index. So I have passed in the starting index and not mentioned the length or the ending index. So from index number 1 it will take all the characters. So it will not take the 0th character. Okay, this is the last substring of length n in the string our answer. Okay, please remember that. So from that the last n minus 1 characters are taken in temporary string. Now in temporary string I will add the ith character starting from k minus 1. If that temporary string formed of length n is not present in the map, then I will mark it as true that now it is present. I will add I to my answer because a new substring of length n I am getting, and I will call a DFS further in which the new substring of length n which has last occurred in my answer will now be temporary. Remember, it was current. In that we took the last n minus 1 characters and added I to it, and then this will now become the new temporary string, new current string for the next iteration. So I have passed temporary string here, then I have passed answer, then map, and then k. Now why I have breaked from here? Because see, at this position, after this position I added 0 here, right? So this I will call the function recursively. This will keep on adding. Now when I will backtrack, I do not want to add 1 here again. That was 0. I will, in every function call I am adding only 1 character, right? And I will stop when it is not possible. So basically after adding 1 character which through which I can get a new substring of length n which was not present inside the map, I will break it. After every step, during backtracking, I do not want to add more characters. In every function call only 1 character will be added, and finally I will return the answer string. Okay, what would be the time complexity? Time complexity would be big O of k की power n, right? Because we are adding how many characters inside the string? Inside the string we are adding n plus k की power n minus 1 characters. Okay, we added n characters using for loop, and we added this many characters using function call. Okay, so the time complexity of this is k की power n. And what will be the auxiliary space? The auxiliary space will be, the answer string will contain this many spaces, and the answer string will contain this many spaces, and the map in which we are storing strings. Okay, so we are storing k की power n strings, each of length n in the map. So the auxiliary space will be k की power n into n. So this will be the time complexity, and this will be the auxiliary space. And of course some auxiliary space will be used by the call stack of the recursion function also, but this will give the upper bound. Now let's submit this code. Let's submit it. So we have solved this question successfully. I hope you have understood the solution completely. Thank you.